Well, right now, an Amber Alert out of Georgia. Police are looking for 6-year-old Celesta Negrete Ramirez. Take a look at your screen. The suspect is 17-year-old Estefany Negrete Ramirez. They were last seen in the town of Demorest. That's in Habersham County, about 20 minutes west of Toccoa. Police think Celeste is in, quote, extreme danger. Police or deputies think they are in a gold 2010 Honda Pilot SUV with Georgia license plate PXL 5654. The Habersham County Sheriff's Office just released this photo of a Honda Pilot similar to the SUV they are looking for. Anyone who thinks they see Celesta or Estefany is asked to call 911 immediately. Right now, Spartanburg County officials are investigating a fire at Fairforest Middle School. The fire started in the office of the Science Center at about 7 o'clock Sunday night. That's according to the Westview Fire Department and Spartanburg School District 6. The sprinkler system contained most of the fire by the time crews arrived. District officials say no one was in the building at the time, and school will go on as scheduled today. Greenville County deputies are investigating a deadly shooting. A man was found dead in a car at a parking lot of a club on Club Twist, I should say, on Whitehorse Road shortly after 3 o'clock Sunday morning. The coroner says 33-year-old Alan Rogers Jr. died at the scene. No arrests have been made. Also in Greenville, a plane crashed in a busy neighborhood. It happened Sunday afternoon off Highview Drive across from Wade Hampton High School. The pilot was flying from Aiken when his small plane had an engine failure. He deployed a parachute and crashed into a tree. The pilot says he climbed out of the wreckage with just a few scratches. Happening today, the former CEO of SCANA is expected to be sentenced on state charges after lying to investors to keep money pumping into the multi-billion-dollar VC Summer Nuclear Station project. Our Daniel Robinson is joining us live from Spartanburg. And Daniel, he's already been sentenced in federal court.
Yeah, Destiny, that's right. Kevin Marsh pleaded guilty to 2 different charges in federal courts and will now be in prison for 2 years in federal prison, that is. And then he'll be back here at the Spartanburg County Courthouse later this afternoon, where he will be facing state charges. Now, Attorney General Alan Wilson's office said that the 66-year-old has already pleaded guilty to obtaining signature or goods by false pretenses over $10,000. Evidence in federal court showed that Marsh defrauded SCANA's customers, keeping rates increasing in order to qualify for tax credits. This comes around the failed VC Summer Nuclear Station. Marsh is the first person to be sentenced in this case. He will be serving both his state and federal sentences at the same time. And that court hearing here at the Spartanburg County Courthouse will happen at 1:30 this afternoon. And of course, we're bringing the latest as soon as it happens. But for now, live this morning in Spartanburg, Daniel Robinson, WYFF News 4.
Daniel, thank you. Starting today, Greenwood School District 50 is offering free drive-through COVID testing exclusively for students and staff. That's thanks to a partnership with DHEC and Mako Medical Laboratories. The testing will be at Genesis Education Center in front of the gym on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mako says the results will be ready within 24 hours. And right now, the U.S. is preparing for a possibly bad flu season on top of the COVID pandemic. Doctors are urging people to get vaccinated against both viruses. Coming up on Today, doctors warn of a twindemic because of less social distancing and mask wearing.
People are more susceptible this year because we've had a low flu season recently. People were masking, so people are more susceptible compared to last year. And then 2, we are not seeing as many people getting the flu shot as we did in previous years, increasing their vulnerability.
A new study shows 44% of people in the U.S. were either not sure or do not plan on getting a flu shot this year. That's according to researchers from the National Foundation for Infectious Diseases. To Boone, North Carolina, where the National Park Service and North Carolina state officials are investigating after a man's body was found on the Blue Ridge Parkway. A park visitor reported seeing the body Saturday afternoon below Yadkin Valley Overlook. No word yet on a cause of death. The majority of South Carolina's counties will see less state funding because of the 2020 U.S. Census. The local government fund provides money to counties based off their share of the state population. Only 11 of the 46 counties will see more money, which includes Greenville and Spartanburg counties. Lawmakers did put a new program in place to offset some losses in slow-growing counties. Facebook says it's activating new safety controls to protect teenagers using its photo sharing app, Instagram. Aixa Diaz is in our exclusive Washington bureau with what steps the company is taking.
Destiny, a Facebook executive, says Instagram will now nudge teenagers away from potentially harmful content or just prompt them to take a break from the app.
What we can do is change our product, which is exactly what we're doing.
A Facebook official says the company can't change human nature, but says it will introduce a feature on Instagram that will nudge teenagers away from content they've been looking at over and over. Also new on the app, a reminder to take a break.
Where we will be prompting teens to simply take a break from using Instagram.
Facebook also rolling out a new control for parents and guardians so they can supervise what their teenagers are doing online. The changes come after last week's whistleblower testimony, a former Facebook employee claiming the company chooses profit over safety. Lawmakers say it's time for action, including updating children's privacy laws.
For so long, the social media companies have been saying, and the other tech platforms, trust us, we got this. Well, look where we are now.
That Facebook official says the company is open to more oversight and regulation. In Washington, Aixa Diaz, WYFF News 4.
Now to the Spanish Canary Islands, where lava is flowing from a volcano on the island of La Palma. The lava destroyed at least 4 village buildings on Saturday. The eruptions have destroyed more than 1,100 buildings and more than 1,200 acres of land. About 6,000 people have evacuated. Well, this week, the North Carolina and South Carolina State Fairs kick off. The South Carolina State Fair will be October 13th through the 24th in Columbia. And North Carolina's starts on the 14th in Raleigh. Officials from both fairs say there will be extra health and safety precautions. This 1911 photo of shoeless Joe Jackson holds the new record for a signed sports photo. Christie's says it sold at auction for more than $1.4 million. That's roughly 4 times what the company had estimated.